It was a bright and sunny day in the savannah. Little Leo the lion cub was running around, chasing butterflies and birds, when he suddenly realized he had wandered too far from his home. The tall grass and wide open fields looked different, and he couldn't remember which way to go. "Oh no," Leo said, his big eyes wide with worry. "Where am I? How do I get home?" Leo tried to retrace his steps, but the savannah was so big, and every direction looked the same. He began to feel scared, and soon, little tears started to fill his eyes. Just as Leo was about to cry, he heard a gentle voice behind him. "Are you lost, little one?" It was Maya, the wise elephant. She was walking slowly through the grass, her big ears flapping gently as she approached. Leo looked up, wiping his tears. "Yes, I'm lost. I don't know how to get back home," he sniffled. Maya smiled kindly and said, "Don't worry, I can help you. But you must listen carefully and follow my directions. Together, we'll find the way." As Maya and Leo walked through the savannah, they met Zara, the clever zebra. Zara trotted over to them with a playful grin. "Hello there. I see you're on a journey," Zara said. "How about I make it more fun? I can give you riddles, and if you solve them, you'll know the way to go." Leo perked up, excited by the idea. "Riddles! I love riddles," he said, his tail swishing happily. Zara nodded and gave the first riddle. "I have no legs, but I can move fast. I flow like silver, but you cannot catch me. What am I?" Leo thought for a moment, then his eyes lit up. "A river," he said excitedly. Zara smiled. "That's right. Now we need to follow the river to get closer to your home." As they walked along the river, Maya and Zara taught Leo new words in English. They pointed out the animals they saw: giraffes with long necks, birds flying in the sky, and even a family of monkeys swinging from the trees. "What's that?" Leo asked, pointing to a big, tall tree with branches that stretched high into the sky. "That's called a baobab tree," Maya explained. "It's a very old tree, and it gives us shade when the sun is too hot." Leo repeated the words as they continued on, feeling more confident with each new thing he learned. As the sun began to set, Zara gave Leo one last riddle to solve. "I shine bright at night, but I'm not the sun. I guide travelers and help them find their way. What am I?" Leo looked up at the darkening sky, thinking hard. Then he smiled. "A star! You're talking about a star!" Zara beamed. "Yes! And look, there's a star right above your home." Leo looked ahead and saw his familiar home in the distance. His family was waiting for him, and they waved excitedly as he ran toward them. Leo was so happy to be back with his family. He turned to Maya and Zara and said, "Thank you for helping me. I learned so much today, and I'll never forget the way home again." Maya smiled. "You did very well, Leo. You were brave and listened carefully." Zara added with a wink, "And you're pretty good at solving riddles, too." Leo felt proud of himself. He hugged his friends and said goodbye, knowing that the next time he went exploring, he'd be much more careful. And whenever he looked up at the stars, he'd remember the adventure he had and the friends who helped him find his way home. Moral of the story. The story teaches children the value of asking for help when needed, being brave in difficult situations, and the importance of learning and listening carefully.